Twitch, are you receiving? You are. Good. Wonderful. Let's resume our life, shall we? Whoops. We already did all this stuff, didn't we? Horns of Thought. Oh, no, no, no. We were in here first. Why the hell were we in here? Oh, that is wonderful.
I'm gone.
Let's see. Journal. Remove Rickman's curse. Find the decanter of endless water. Wait, to find... Wait, fetch it. Right, we still got to return the knife. He asked me to fetch it a decanter of fresh water to release it from its curse. Is that here? Wait, did I already get that decanter? Tears of Sorrow. No, that's like the grenade.
Endure.
No, hey.
In enduring, grow strong.
I do not see a decanter of endless water. Why do I have a cobblestone? Well, there must have been some reason that I was keeping it.
Done.
A skull. No thank you. Face doesn't look carved so much as calcified. That's a little disturbing. At least. That's a lot of freaking ghouls, dude. Did I already check most of these? Oh! Yeah, get him, ghouls. Freaking scumbag bats. They killed the ghouls.
Did you see that?
Shit. Slight murmur and susurrus emanates from this opening, as if there were something dwelling within. Oh, for crap's sake. Hey, Peach, what's up, dude? This can't be good. This can't be good. No, sir. Warhammer that I can't use, I'll take the Blood Charm. Fuck it, just take the Warhammer. Get the hell out of here, man. My office was open, but my boss basically just said, like, you know, come in if you feel like you need to work, and I didn't, so I didn't. Because, like, why would I do that to myself? I mean, none of our other locations are open today, so there's absolutely nothing I could have done. So instead, I played a bunch of Hollow Knight, and then, now I'm doing this. Oh, the decanter's back there. I mean, this looks like there's all watery stuff, right? Kill that, please.
The Karok sings true.
These really are not that terribly threatening. I mean, I know if they give you the kiss, it's really bad, though. Please be the decanter. It's a decanter. Okay. Hand. Dakon. Your crap. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the kiss is what'll get you. Cantilever of endless water. This is an ordinary-looking stoppered flask that somehow holds an endless supply of water. It might be useful for putting out fires or some such task. Hey, MK, what's up, lady? How are you? You'll be happy to know I'm not harassing the locals this time. I'm harassing the I can never pronounce their freaking names. The weird bat creatures. Oh, and this thing, whatever that is. Spells. Do I have... Oh, I only have Submerge Will.
I hear your
Balls.
words.
Isn't this like... Yeah, that's extra strength. Cast that on Mort, please.
Insert the Mon's name.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. But I don't want to get swarmed by these freaking hammerhead lizard creatures. I just pronounce it like gargoyle, so Vargoyle.
See that?
Buffering? Wait. I was buffering before?
Damn it.
Damn.
That is very frustrating to find out. Totems are clearly outdated. This is definitely a dangerous area to ghouls. Weird. Were you also having the same problem, Peach? Okay, I think we're done here. Sealed passageway. Words of thought. Back to the Detonation Catacombs. No? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that like shit wasn't going super sour,
Right.
you know? Wait, I did something for somebody here, didn't I? No, I did not. But I would also like to sleep here. Away from these stinky ghouls. So that I may regain my spells. Speaking of which, for myself, I would like more Pacify, please. Because if we're going to be taking on the many as one, aka Cranium Rats, I would like for them to go sleepies. Where is my resty icon? Rest the party. God damn it. Who is it that I got to talk to rest here? Is it you? Hargrim? Rest it, please. Thank you. Excellent. Everybody's basically at full health. Let's get the crap out of here, please. Still Mirror's Chambers. The chap... Yeah, I think... Wait. What? Donation Catacombs. Okay, I think we got everything we need, right? Because we got the decanter, we got the orb. Which I have yet to give to, what's his face? Farad. Yeah, that guy. Go, 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 go!
All right.
Yes, the stone face. You said to give you this decanter for some reason. Yes, kill the gargoyles.
Damn.
Did you see that?
Get wrecked. Have you found the flask of which I spoke? Yes. A note of eagerness creeps into Glyve's dead voice. You have it. Pour some of its water across my lips, and I shall tell you what I promised to tell you. Here you go. Hot damn. The clear water from the flask trickles across the stone lips. Hey, Tailport, what's up, dude? Yes, I am leaving the catacombs. I just found the flask of endless water, the decanter of endless water. I'm gonna go, hopefully, maybe speak to the many as one, but we don't know. After I sell some crap, that is. The clear water from the flask trickles across the stone lips, diluting the filthy flow that spews from the holes. As you watch, why is ditches? Why is ditch capitalized? The ditch's water slowly dissipates entirely, the dirty taint of it replaced by clear, fresh water. Glyve groans in ecstasy. After a moment, he says, "Do you wish your answer now or later?" Give it to me now, I suppose? Seek out the woman called Nemel. She resides in the clerk's ward, in Upper Sigil. I know not where exactly. Best of luck in your quest, immortal. The voice seems to fade as it speaks to you. Thanks, Clive. I have a few more questions.
Updated my journal.
Let's see. The stone face is silent. A trickle of clear water runs from the corner of its eye, and the grimace carved into the face has loosened. I need more answers from you, dude. Face remains impassive. Yeah! You know, boss, I was getting really sick of his constant pauses. Anyway, it's a good thing he's shut up now. Very funny, Mort. Let's go. Stories bones tell might come in handy around these parts. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I kind of want to sell things. Oh, you know what? Okay, hang on. Wait, there was a vendor man in the catacombs. I should probably go back and sell this garbage that I found. I will say, whoops, wrong place. I did kind of keep like what was I thinking of here? The constant pausing from Glyve. It just reminded me of what the hell was the name of that kid? There was a show, I think it was a show that I watched. There was this African-American kid with asthma, and, like, that's the way he talked. But, like, with lots of pauses because he had asthma, which really sucks. They learned how to converse with the dead in the net. Oh, right. Oh, my God, that's right. There's all those corpses. Skeleton merchant. Yes, please. I need to sell you a bunch of crap. Wait. What? No, he looks around behind you. I'd rather stare at the wall, frankly. He looks back at you. Are you going to buy something or not? Okay, I guess I will. Well, actually, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to sell you some crap. Certainly not the decanter of endless water, though. Silver bracelet is just a silver bracelet, right? Yeah. Yeah. Sell that. Sell the Warhammer. I don't really care about it. And let's see. Anything else? Silver earrings. Sell that. Alright, what do you have there, pal? You've got this. You've got the tarnished silver bracelet, which is also something that is just vendor fodder. Sell that crap. You've got a copper ring. A severed arm. Oh, that's right. I have to wait. Yeah, I have to bring that to the tattoo artist. Yes. Okay. Everybody's good.
I'm gone.
Go. Alright. Dead people. Let me talk to you. This sandy-haired collector's corpse is covered with nasty bites. The dead man's neck still writhes, as if it were trying to twist itself off its body. He speaks with an effort. Hey, I'm Chad. I need your help. What's wrong with you? Aside from being dead. See this neck? It's stretching like taffy and contracting. Damn, Vargoyle bit me. I'm dead, and I need to hold my head on if I don't want to be one of those damnable things. He's speaking with an effort. You gotta kill the Vargoyles down this passage. All of them. Save me from that. Well, oh, sure. I mean, but I did already. In return, I'll give you directions to a powerful magic item. Dead Sight tells me you might need it. What is it? Find it and I'll tell you, not before. Fine, I'm gone. Vargoyles. Gotta kill them. I guess. But, like... What? Did I not already destroy the Vargoyles? I thought I had. Okay, maybe I just need to talk to him again? Not yet, I'm working on it. Alright, well, shitbags. Maybe it's down. Maybe it's the ones that respawned over this way. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's these guys. So if I'm right, Vargoyles, when they give you the kiss, it ends up like that's why his head is all twisty and gross, is because it's basically trying to twist off his body to become a Vargoyle. I think. You notice Chad's neck is better now. It is no longer bulging out as if it wanted to separate from the torso. Thanks, friend. At least now I know I ain't going to be a Vargoyle for eternity. You want your reward now? Tell me. Alright. Here's what it is. There's a reason the drowned nations are called that. There's a magic bottle that never stops its flow, a decanter hidden in the drowned nation's catacombs. You get that, and you got all the fresh water you'll ever need. Well, I mean, you already told me. Okay. Sneak past out of the debtors, the rats, and the drowned nations. Okay, I had some other questions for you. Wow, he really does not like that I'm asking questions, even though I just saved his ass from becoming a Vargoyle. What a jerk. Me? I'm Chad, used to be an artist. Money, fame, respect, women. And then it all fell apart, joined up with Farad and his crew, and became one of the best catacomb prowlers in the bunch. I could lift something from under the nose of the ghoul queen herself. Then I got cocky, and I got designs on one of the stone keeps too. That's what I call the serious catacombs down here. If I turned into Vargoyle food. And I turned into Vargoyle food. Nearly became a Vargoyle myself. Held onto my own head here by force of will alone. Good thing you came along. Alright, what else? Tell me about the other collectors. There's a good many of us. Gris was best, though. Behind me, of course. Gris meaning gray, which I learned. I had some other questions for you. What can you tell me about the catacombs? What can I tell you about the catacombs? Lots of monsters, and if you're smart, you won't waste your time down here. Come get what you need to get and get out. Too many of these places have traps, and too many have become home to things you'd rather not see. My advice is to get out while you can. Was there anything else we wanted to ask him? No, that's it. Alright, see you later. Other corpses? Corpse jerks visibly. As if electric current ran through it, and a gassy sigh escapes the mouth. Greetings? Corpse babbles with its liquefied tongue, and you cannot understand a single word. Forget this, then. Were there more corpses down here for us? Yes, of course there are. The corpse jerks visibly, as if, greetings? Same shit. Okay. So, not all of them are great conversationalists. I'm pretty sure this is all shit that I left behind before. Where the hell does this go? The Shattered Crypt. Words of Thought. We've already been to most of these places, I'm fairly certain. Same thing. Alright, well. I guess we'll talk to the rest of the corpses, and then we'll probably head down to the Caverns of Thought, or whatever it's called. Need to ask you some questions. Let's try that. Yeah, okay, never mind. The corpse is fairly fresh within the last couple of weeks or so, anyway, and large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin on the corpse looks like someone really brained this poor sod. At your questioning, it stirs. Who disturbs me? I have questions for you, corpse. What did you want to know? Who are you? I was Bert. Me and Loudon, me best mate. We's dead now. Where's Loudon now? Caught in some horrible trap crypt. We bolted from Gris and the thing that got him. Loudon headed for a crypt we knew was bad, but he was so scared that he didn't care. I heard him die. His voice sounds disappointed at for the moment. He had all the swag from this run, too. And it were a good run. Trap crypt. Ice, spikes, blades, blood, grates on the ground. If Loden's still in one piece, he'll be there. You go looking for him. Watch your step. Sure. Oh, that was the one that we couldn't really cross without getting poked at, right? What happened to Gris? Summit horrible opened a crypt and she were there. Loudon and me, we shoved Gris inside and bolted. Heard him screaming. How did you die? I'm dead? Must be. Fled the crypt's queen and ran through the catacombs. And fled through the catacombs. Loudon, he went into a bad place. Me? I kept running. Ran right into the wall. Bled for a while. Woke to rats chewing me. Then ate me to death. Ate you to death. Alright. Tell me about the catacombs. Used to be stomping grounds. Wealthy grounds. Was going to make it out of here on bones alone. Too dangerous. Gris? Gris? Corpse falls silent. I think that's it. Alright. Where was this? Crypt of Dismemberment? I don't remember which is which. Because this is... Yeah, that's back to the buried village. Oops. So we're going to check these one by one, I suppose. Because I don't remember which one's which. Yeah, this is the guy. Maybe? Wait a minute. Shit. Let's get across real fast, like. Ah, damn. It's so bad.
Done.
What? What? Oh, no. Hey, hey, hey. Stop that. My god, it's so bad. Oh, that's right. There was a bunch of shit down here. Can I talk to you, corpse? This body has been horribly mangled. It looks like it's been burned, stabbed, sliced, bludgeoned, and forced through a grate. It's in two halves, lying in a crusted pool of old blood. The voice that emerges from it, though, is practically jovial, and there's a tingle of maddened glee to it. Aye, Burke, what are you wantin'? You want to answer some questions, please? Mayhaps I'll tell, mayhaps I won't. Ask your questions. Who are you? Loudon, eh? Me and Bert, and sometimes Gris, though he were nothing but a bossy piker, and he was with us this last time. We was kings of the catacombs. Don't know where Bert is. Probably dead. What happened to you? Made a wrong turn when we was running away from where we dumped Gris. Bolted in here. Before I realized my mistake, got diced up and sliced up 20 ways to peek. Got my pieces shoved down the grate. And now, now not even the Dusties will pay for this lot. He lets out a wet chuckle that smells like swamp gas. Oh, God. What happened to Gris? Story of its own. Mostly my idea it was. And it came off all right. At first, Bert didn't want no clue what I was doing. Did some looking round, found out where Gould made its home, and thought we'd take old Gris down there. Turns out that Gould made more ghouls, and they nearly had us. Shoved Gris inside and took off like the lady herself was after us. Betting Gris is dead. Probably. I had some other... Oh. Let's see here. How did you die? Made a wrong turn when we was running away from where we dumped Gris. Bolted in here, and before I realized my mistake, got diced up and sliced up 20 ways to peek. Got my pieces shoved down the grate, and now, now I don't... Okay, yeah, they won't even pay for them, etc., and so on. Ah, the irony. Tell me about the catacombs. Weeping stone is what we calls them, on account of the water off in the ceiling and the crying faces on the walls. Plenty of crypts down here, and plenty more we've plundered. More's the pity that we fell afoul of 'em, but it was bound to happen. I knew this place like the back of my hand, but it's all going dark on me now. Okay. Wasn't there something that was like, looks like there's valuable shit in here? Alright, well, So we got to talk to the corpse. But I have the feeling that one of them is going to tell me a different story than the others. Please don't shoot me. God damn it. That's most. I don't remember what the mosaic crypt is.
Done.
Is that the one that has the dude hay? Okay, yeah, but I can't talk to you. Wait, didn't I go in here? I think I did. Didn't I? But this wasn't anything that I...
All right.
Right, we're...
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, there's no reason to be in here. Let's get the hell out. I think this... We found some loot in here, but I don't remember what it was.
Done.
And that's the back of the village. Crypt of the Embraced. Let's go check the Crypt of the Embraced. I think we already talked to this guy. Right? Yep, okay. Yep, I remember this.
I'm gone.
This is the corpse of a man with a surprised look on his beak-nosed face. It's hard to tell how he died, whether from the numerous horrific slashing wounds across his abdomen and throat, or from blood loss incurred when his right arm was nearly severed from his shoulder. As the corpse replies to you, its voice rattles in its throat. Eh? No, no, beast must run. Why do I feel so numb? Am I drunk? Can't I feel my hands and my legs? What? Last thing I remember is being pushed in here. The boy's being slashed by some big pikin' thing. Who are you? Eh? Who in the nine hells are you? Show yourself. By the hairy arse of Pan himself. I'm dead, ain't I? I love how some of these people are coming to the realization that they're dead. I'm afraid so. Can you answer me some questions? Always knew it would come down to this. Tell me, Cutter. Am I still in the catacombs? Yes. Of course, his voice is bitter. Figures, aye, it does. Do them a good turn and they'll do nothing for you. Right, I just wanted to ask you some questions, though. The corpse lets loose a gusty sigh. What did you want to know, Burke? What happened to you? We and me boys had just popped this crypt, and it was harder than picking a chastity belt, I'm telling you. After tearing and prying at the door for a while, for a little past eternity, got in here and we're looking at opening the main crypt. When me blood started shouting, and this thing slashes me and dumps me into this crypt. I'm fighting it, and I hear them start running. Me bloods, what happened to 'em, eh? Where be Bert, Loudon? They make it, or are they in the dead book? They're dead. Aye, good. Hate to think they'd got away clean with me left down here for dead. God damn, you're all the terrible people. What can you tell me about the catacombs? Let's see here. There's these are me stomping grounds. Lots of ripe crypts down here, near untouched by anyone in over he pauses. Well, a lot of years, by my reckoning. Me and the boys have cracked a lot of crypts down here. We just gotten to this one when the problem happened. What happened? Oh, alright, yeah. Okay, we've already had that dialogue. Tell me about yourself. Gris the Vulture. They called me that on account of being able to smell out crypts and snatch the best loot before anyone else knew it was there. Spent most of my time picking at dead bodies. Why'd you ask? You're Gris, eh? I'll let the other villagers know you're dead. Well, I'm friggin' dead, it looks like. Give 'em my worst regards, then. The blighters are probably already picking through my stash and scrounging my corpse. Your stash? I had a little bit tucked away near me kip. A little bit that wheezy, crusty blighter Farad didn't know nothing about. It's the right of that... I ain't saying that. Of that person, Ojo's place, if I remember correctly. To the right of his place, huh? Bye. Seems like they all kind of got what they deserved, if you ask me.
All right.
Maybe that's cruel, I don't know. Shattered Crypt. I've gone in here, yes? But now there might be deadites that I can talk to. Eh? No? Okay, no. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Done.
I saw the fractured bits underneath and thought that maybe that was like another symbol that was popping up.
Done.
Okay, let's save. I'm thinking we might be able to go and get Ignis. Maybe. With the Decanter of Endless Water. Because originally my thought was like maybe we'd have to open a portal to the Plane of Water. But that may not be necessary. Mantuok. You see a half-man, half-rat hybrid. Its red eyes gleam with a certain cunning, and the voice that issues from its mouth is oily and insinuating. So a biped comes, willing to the halls of many as one. What do you want, man, and where do you intend to go? Step lightly, intruder, and speak the truth to Mantuok. Mantuok. Come from the buried village and was exploring. Came to see you. Where I come from and where I go is my business. Came to see you. Came to see me. And who has sent you on this foolish errand? Soigo. He pauses as if evaluating you. Ah, why did the priest of dust and ash not use the usual methods? Why did Soigo Ratkin not use the couriers? Bah, no matter. Speak the message and have done with it. Told me I should speak only to many as one. Oh, fuck. What am I getting myself into? The were-rat's tail lashes furiously. Very well, speak to many as one you shall. Speak no lies, biped, for the many can read your thoughts as easily as it hears your voice. I'll keep that in mind. This is going to be really bad. Many voice master, we know, go away. Go, but... Go, do not test our patience. You and I shall meet again. I'm looking forward to it. It's one cranium rat. Well, then again, they are a hive mind, I suppose. You are staggered by the sound of hundreds of voices. Actually, no, it's hundreds of them. Oh, fuck. You are staggered by the sound of hundreds of voices speaking as one into your mind. There is a depth and insistence to the communication that beggars speech. Speak your purpose here, biped, and speak swiftly and true. You are in the halls of many as one. You will not leave but by our grace, now that we can read your mind and smell your lies. I came to see you many as one. If you read my mind, why do I have to speak my purpose? That sounds like something I might say, but let's ask about this. We are the eyes in the dark places. We are the many who think as one. We do not answer your questions. You will answer ours. What are you doing in this place, so far from the lighted corridors of humankind? Mort whispers, This ain't good, Chief. Watch your step or they'll wipe your mind clean out of existence. They're more powerful in bigger groups. Each of them adds to a group brain. They're deadly. The voices in your head though they possess no sound, are nearly deafening. We command those with you to silence. You are in the warrens of thought. Many as one reign supreme. Speak your mind and remember that we can hear your lies. What do you want in the lightless tunnels? I came to see you. You lie, biped. We have no traffic with your kind. No need, no desire. You were seen in the scavenger village, talking to the cripple king. You are a spy. You are an assassin. Well, yes, and I'm open to the highest bidder. They're supposed to mind digest the information. Explain! I'm impressed by your subterfuge, Cutter. Few make it to the many as one unharmed. Few yet of those as lawful as yourself. Listen, man, I just press buttons and hope for the best. That's why I say before I came in here. What I mean is that we could help each other. You know what I mean. I have skills you can use. You have powers that can help me. Such bargains have a price. Such bargains require trust. We do not trust you. Convince us, biped. How can I convince you? Prove yourself worthy of trust. Go to the halls of the walking dead. Kill the silent king. Kill him! This seems very bad. I don't know what I've gotten myself into. Why don't you do it? The dead, entrenched are they, difficult to harm. Their silent king, a mystery he is. We do not like such mysteries. We strike when we can succeed without doubt. The silent king makes us doubt. I accept.
Updated my journal.
You are wise to accept our dictates. Journey to the halls of the dead. Strike down their silent ruler. Return here, and we shall discuss reward. Oh, fuck. What have I done?
Done.
What have I done? Just a random grading rat? These boxes, for the red with scuttling of rats inside them. Oh, boy. I can't talk to you? I just want to talk. No? Alright, sure. I don't need rags. I would like to explore this place, though. Hello, were-rat. His body is fresh despite the rat bites covering the flesh. It appears to be one of Farad's collectors. At a guess, this is a torture device. You draw this inference from the pieces of flesh that hang from its hooks. Its use, however, is a mystery to you. I didn't realize there were also two were-rats just sitting there. There's, oh boy. So, yes, give it to me. Yes. What level spell are you? Please be level 4. Fuck. Damn it. I need level 4 spells, dude. Open the door, please. It's locked. Damn it. So, I don't want to kill the Silent King, is the thing. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I would like to meet him, though. Oh, I'm going to take that. Dark Corner looks like the kind of place rats would favor. Indeed. There's a lot of doors here, and I don't like it. Analyze parts, okay. This is very Skaven-y to me right now. Some catacombs, Cranium Red Collective. This war machine is non-functional. Okay, so basically this is just a place that's full of crap. Take that. I doubt you care. Unless you actually care about shiny things. Oh, I'll take that, and I'll take that. I guess I'll take the junk. Who had the junk? Was it me? Mort? Who the hell was it? Okay, Mort has junk. Mort, get junked. Get junked? Yeah, get junked. Alright. Wait a minute. Would they care about junk? What is this? Merc. Black sphere. This is a small bottle containing some dark liquid. The liquid contained within seems to be thicker and blacker than ordinary liquid. The blackness of the liquid is so dark that light seems to be absorbed into the liquid. That sounds very terrible. And potentially like black hole territory. I'll take the commons, I'll take the badges, or badges, bandages. And I'll also pass the junk to Mort. Oh, come back over here. So, I'm not really sure what to do about this whole many as one situation. I don't know if we want to, like... I don't know. I feel like I should try to use this situation to talk with the Silent King. But I don't know what good that's going to do me. And basically tell them that, hey, the many as one want to kill you. Which, if we can actually talk to the Silent King, they may just say, like, no shit. No shit, the many as one want me dead. It's locked. Although I did tell a friend that I was going to be coming to talk to the many as one, and he was like, "Oh boy, good luck." Which, you know, that made me feel really great. Can I talk to you, please? Where at? Sit still. Where it hisses at you, but stays its hand from its obvious desire to attack. Instead, it slinks backward, keeping an eye on you. Very well, then. Yeah, let's go not kill the Silent King, though. See, I was expecting some major fights here with cranium rats. Like, that's why I prepared all the sleepy time spells. Alright.
Alright.
Let's go talk to the man. You know what? Let's sell off some of our garbage. Let's see, copper ring. I think that's it. Sell. And you have bracelets and rings and other stuff that I think I completely neglected to sell off last time. Okay. And Mort, I don't think you have anything sellable. Well, you have lots of sellables, just not things that I actually would want to sell. Okay. I forget the bony man's name, but we're going to go talk to his ass. Yo. Hargrim. Shit. Okay. I guess we're going to go to the throne room. And try to talk our way in? I really want to talk to the Silent King. Because I would really like to know what is up with him and everything else here. They're all just skeletons and shit, right? Yeah. You need a key, do you? This massive skeleton, far larger than an ordinary human, wears ornate bronze armor engraved with elaborate symbols. As you approach it, it looks down at you briefly, then away again. Greetings. Greetings, living. The thing's voice booms. I stand here as a royal guard of his lord and majesty, the Silent King. I must ask that you do not distract me from my task with questions. I understand the trepidation. As I said, few make it to many as one in one piece, and not many. Your silver tongue led you straight to them. Something only achievable through a specific series of events and... Holy shit, really? Wow. I mean, truth be told, I thought that because it could sense when we were lying, that it was just going to be like, hey, get dead? Although I did love the reaction when we said, hey, just name our price, and it was like, what? Could you just tell me who you are, or were? I am in death as I was. Okay, this is the exact same dialogue we had from these guys before. I think we're just not going to kill the Silent King. Discover the weaknesses of the Silent King, for many as one. I don't want to, though. Let me ask you someone in particular. Silent King. Unseen king, not silent. He says, we do. Marrow-stuffed bones and herd of... yeah, we've heard this before. I don't know, man. I thought she would be our best bet for getting information about the Silent King. That might be, like, a weakness. Only because, like, she seemed to not really like him. What do you know of him? Silent King. Never mind. God damn it. And there was nothing else that I could talk to about Bones? Or talk to Bones about? Parker in the black. No, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. I can't ask you anything else? Shit, dude. Most disappointing. There's got to be something, man. Wait. Nope. Okay. Well. Not sure what else could really do. Oh, no. Shit.
All right.
But I mean, we basically have the run of the town for both Many as One and the undead. So there's that, at the very least. Dakon? Buddy? Where you at, dude? Dakon, what are you doing, pal?
I will hear you.
You gotta get over
Your
here.
will be done.
You hard of hearing? Let's get out of here.
I'm gone.
Hey, asshole, open the door. I am so tired of this guy. Guard straightens up. You got what Farad wants, Burke? Yes. Show it to me, Burke, and I'll raise the gate, but not until... Show him. Alright, come back in. I was really hoping he was not going to take it. Alright, so he said to the right of... Whose house? This guy's house? Leatherhead's home. Punch daggers. I don't really care about punch daggers, to be honest. This is the house that I was thinking of, right? Oops. Or am I crazy? Is this the guy's house? Oh, but there's a rat in there. Maybe I can talk to it. Who the hell is this guy? You see a drab man in a perfectly moon-shaped face. He looks at you without expression and does not speak. He looks as though his voice would be as flat as a meadow. Greetings, I was hoping you can answer some questions for me. What do you wish to know? Tell me, Sigil. I know nothing of it. I don't know of this place. I have no name. I have no number. I have no memory of this place. I'm cold. I'm scared. This is strange. To be so naked, I fear I will die. What the hell are you talking about? I once lived in a land of metal machines and doors that opened at a word. I dream of the pristine metal cities and the empty shells that are our people. I had a number and a name there, and now I have neither. Like all my kind, they are all I have. They are all I have had of my own, all my life. They were stolen from me. Without them, I am nothing. I request your aid. What? I'll see what I can do. Well, okay, first off, we're gonna help him, but, like, I want to know stuff about him first. What do you wish to know? Tell me of yourself. I once lived in a land of metal machines. Okay, request your aid. What was your name and number? The one who used to be... Wait. The one who used to be Radine. She stole them from me. I offered her the shelter of my name and number, and she stole them from me. They are mine lawfully and by right. Find her. She is in this village. I'm not going to say tough. Can you please answer some other questions for me, though? Yourself, I think, yeah, we've already seen this. Radine, right? Marta, Quint, Farad, okay. Radine, there you are. This woman has returned to her faraway stare, but her mind has not wandered as far this time. She is not nearly as startled by you. You again, eh? Are you Radine? The man whose name you took wants it back now. Her voice grows shrill. Well, he can't have 'em. He offered 'em to me, and I kept 'em. He never said nothing about no loan of 'em, and he never said he needed 'em back. He ain't getting 'em back. You can go tell him so. He really needs a name. You can tell him he can have mine. The name Radine should be good enough for anyone. It wasn't good enough for you. Why should it suffice for him? It's a world of difference between growing up in a name and having someone else's dearie. A new attitude behind an old name can change it all. See what I've done with this one? I'll talk to him about it. First, answer some questions for me. Let's see. Tell yourself. Tell me about that tattoo. This squirmy thing, it's an identifying number. It's my number. Gave to me by a kind man who saw me cold without the protection of numbers to back me up. Now I got it, and I'm happier than I've ever been. Interesting. How does it work? Safety in numbers, and with safety comes warmth, and with warmth comes comfort. Numbers can do it for you, or can do it all for you, dearie, as long as you respect their power. Some other questions. All right, that's it. I don't really want to know anything else about you. You know what? I am actually going to save. Save. Reason being, I don't know if turning this into Farad is going to lock me out of being able to go and talk to the many as one again. Have you located the woman with my name and number? She will tell you she won the name from me, but she did not. She stole it. I require my name and number. She is in the village somewhere. I have. She doesn't want to give it up. He pales for a moment. She must. They are mine. She stole them from me. I request your assistance. You're getting it. Perhaps if you answer some other questions. What do you wish to know? Wait a minute. So my man looks up at you, a glimmer of hope in his eyes, yet he speaks as emotionless as ever. Has she given you my name and number? She has offered money, has she not? I cannot live. Money means nothing without a name. Get me my name. Has she given it? His eyes crawl across your face, watching intently. Still working on it. Speaks flatly as you approach. I implore you to continue your bargaining with the thief. Without my name and number, I am nothing. I'm on my way. And, alright, we're going. Yo, lady. Stop stealing people's stuff. It's not okay. It's bad. Her face crumples as she sees you again. He has refused again, hasn't he? And sure, you've come to take back what's rightfully mine. Rightfully yours? You have no right to the name and number. You stole it. You don't need a number to live. He does. Even if it hurts you, you have to give it up. It will be better for both of you. Give it back or I'll take it back. You don't need his number to live. Make your own number. If you need one, I can... if you need one, keep your warm. Let's do this one. I suppose you're right. I've been a bad person. Sure I have. And I can't keep this. Here. She peels the rippling tattoo from around her neck and hands it to you. She shivers as she does so. And you can tell him his name now. He was, and will be, Ku Yin. Now let me go. Here's some jing for your trouble. Buy something to keep you warm. Yeah, sure. Many thanks, Cutter. She pockets the money, looks more drab by the moment as the magic of the tattoo leaves her. It would be best for me to be leaving here, then. And with the aid of the jink you gave me, mayhap we'll meet again under happier circumstances for both of us. Aye, farewell. I have this feeling there's something else going on here. It can't be that easy, right? The despondent man looks up has she given it? Yes. Yes, she has. The despondent man looks up at you, a glimmer of hope in his eyes, yet he speaks emotionally as... Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, I was reading the same thing again. May I have them? No, I'm just gonna give it to him, dude. I thank you for my name and number. Yes, Ku Yin. Yes, but no. I now realize I no longer require a number here. I will find myself a new number, if necessary. I give you my old number. It can help you. It is a mantle of law. It is protection. Do you accept it? Sure. Let it warm you. Trust in it. It will protect you. Farewell. He turns and begins to walk away from you. Wait!
Updated my journal.
What are you doing? Preparing to face this new world with my old identity. Now that I know there are hidden pitfalls, I intend to discover what I can. I'm ready now. Good luck? So what the hell just happened? Names beliefs are powerful concepts in the planes. Even so, some Burks are just plain barmy. This is true. This is very true. Right, I was going to go talk to What's-His-Face. And see if the rat in there will actually speak with me.
I'm gone.
Ojo, that's the guy. Hey. Ojo turns away from the wall and looks at you dully. Hey there, big hitter. How's your friend in the wall? Ojo turns away from the wall and stares at Mort, a slow smolder in his eyes. yourself. What are you doing? Tell me about the people in the village, the catacombs. So tell me about the man on the wall again. He looks at the wall and then looks back at you. What wall is he in? Points at a wall. You notice a small hole in it. Upon closer examination, the hole is ragged. What does he say? Tells about crying stone place. Tells stories. Tells stories too. I don't know, man. I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about this man. I guess we're gonna go get the orb of Farad. Is that... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Jesus. For a second, it looked like that dude had a wolf head. I got super excited. I was like, dude, are there werewolves in here? Like, don't turn me or anything, but... hot damn. Right, you stinky old man. Ah, corpse. Farad turns as you approach, his crutch clacking on the cobbles of the court. He licks his lips and smiles expectantly. Have you brought me what I asked for? Bronze sphere, here it is. 15,000! Brad's eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You, he chuckles. Ah, corpse, such a gamble you were, and paid off handsomely you have. Farad studies the reflection in the sphere and tisks. The years have been cruel to me, I see. I did what you asked, Farad. Now I want some answers. Farad doesn't even look at you as you speak. His attention is swallowed by the sphere he holds. Yes, yes, ask your questions. Farad turns the sphere in his hands. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? Farad studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons for what I'm about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears'll take offense. Farad smiles wickedly. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh for the burning, it seems. Tell me, Farad, I'm losing patience. Let's see, you have my word that I'll stay my hand, Farad, but I need to know what you know. Sure. The truth. Farad's tone softens, as if cajoling. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue when we first spoke, corpse. In all terrible honesty, I know little about you. He raises a withered finger. Yet, hear me out. You're a cutter who plays at being dead, as I see. Farad squints at you. Some time ago, you came to me like you are now, but not just strolling right into Ilwyn Court and said you wanted an audience with me. An audience with you? Aye, an audience. Farad chuckles like whispering sand. Like I was royalty. He seems amused, but there's an edge to it in his voice. You knew the right things to say, you did. Oh yes, you spoke the chant like a governor. Born and true, and I listened. What did I want from you? Farad gives a mock bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh, Farad, great collector king, he says. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon, I says. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Farad wags his crooked finger. And you asked for a strange thing, you says. Lord Farad, I ask for courtesy. Your collectors roam through the hive. If they should find my body, I want to keep it safe. That is all I ask. Farad shrugs. A simple boon. I see, and is that all you know? Before you can speak, you suddenly feel a prickling in your skull as Farad speaks the word boon, and the smell of blood and fear rushes through your nostrils. Farad is hiding something that happened in the past involving you, and it scares him. The boon he granted you was no simple matter. So you granted my boon just like that. There's nothing to be gained from it for you. Why did you even agree to do it? Farad falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises, and promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, corpse. You're a merchant, Farad, not a Samaritan. There must have been another reason. I, Farad's face suddenly peels back in fury, his skin flushing red. After you had strung up a score of my blood on the hive walls to die, I had enough reason to promise you the plains themselves, and your butchering self comes to my home, my kip, to demand a boon of me? Farad calms himself, though his face is still flushed. I agreed. Sorry about your people, Farad. That wasn't me. But if I can make up those the loss to you, I will. Sorry about the people, Farad. Yeah, I'll make it up to you if I can. Farad tisks. No matter. Them bodies served me well enough. The Dusties pay the same for fresh debtors as for old. Was that the only reason you agreed to my request? You knew things about me. Things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something beneath Sigil. And you put a name and picture to it. The bronze sphere, you said. I didn't think you would fetch it for me. He chuckles. Yet you did. The plains turn in strange ways. And that's all you know? All I know? Nay, but it's all I know about you, corpse. Fine, next question. What did you take off my body after I died? I? Farad licks his lips. Why, I took nothing, corpse. His face splits in a grin. Then I wasn't the one who found your body. Who did? Farad's smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eye, the sweetest of my family, and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue on her. Your daughter? Who?
Updated my journal.
Oh, fuck. This. I saw this. Oh, god damn it. My darling girl, Anna. She found you, dead as deader can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you. Could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not her Da's place to say. Don't lie to me, Farad. You're a merchant. You always take a cut from your workers. What did Anna give you from my body? Ah, yes, my tribute. Farad folds his withered hands over his crutch, almost protectively. There's no telling what was from you or not, corpse. Most like there was nothing. Farad, my patience is at an end. There will be nothing left of you or this village if you don't hand over the tribute. Yeah, threaten him with the dustman. Silent for a moment, he taps his fingers against his crutch, slowly. Well? Where has the decency of man gone? Farad grumbles, shaking his head. A courtesy I am doing for you, corpse. Such a courtesy. Farad parting with anything. It'd be the dead book for me if anyone heard. Wait here. Move not a yard. I shall return. Wonder where he's going.
My journal.
And for a long while, Farad returns, his crutch clacking against the flagstones. In his hands he holds a number of items, which he passes off to you. You will be silent on this and accept the blessing that I even remembered. A few hundred coppers, a scrap of paper, bandages, and a ring. Very well, now who was it who found me again? My darling girl Anna, she found you dead as deader can be, in a place where... Okay, yes. Alright, I'll ask her where is she. Where's Anna? Farad shrugs. She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect, listening to us trade the chant. I called for her after you went below. Had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. He chuckles dryly, then takes a deep breath and calls out to the darkness. Anna, stop mithering in those shadows and come greet our guest. She's here?
I feel stronger.
Ooh. It's fair, it's fair. Von Farad.
Oh, what now?
Turned to see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature. And a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. You're Anna? I met you in the hive outside the mortuary, correct? The girl ignores you and turns to Farad. What's this about then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scarred dog. So I'm not. Get one of your other gullies to do it. Anna, rose of my eye, Have I not taught you to respect the dead? A thin smile worms across Farad's face, and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him. Eh? What are you on about? She squints at you. He's not a debtor. Ah, yes, my mistake. Farad nods, then his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake, for this has only had 1 foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstones with a light tap. He woke up, sought me out. Most embarrassing. So, Anna glances to you, at you, then shrugs. He shouldn't be playing debtor on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in the Dusty's arms, he will. Maybe you should have checked to see if I was alive before dumping me off there. Enough of this. Where'd you find my body? Show him where you found his body, Anna. Farad taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farad studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley corpse, you come back and see Farad. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
Anna sneers at Farad, then throws a glance at you. Come on, then, and keep your steps quick, Jig. I have little time to waste on the likes of ye. Actually, I'm not done exploring the buried village yet. Let's go. Anna points at the door in front of you. Through there is where we want to be. Alright, let's head in. We got a bunch of shit, didn't we? Shit. What else did I get? I got a scrap of paper or some such, right? Ragged note from Farad. This is the tattered note you received from Farad. It reads as follows. Beware shadows. Beware places where the night lives. They wait. There is no natural darkness, only shadows. What? Let's see. Usable by non-kinetic characters. This is a tattoo of a number. An intricate weaving of ink and flesh. It squirms when held, as if it sought out a host. It is the number of Ku-Yin, a personal identifier that radiates law. When applied, the tattoo works itself into the skin of its owner, protecting it against the depredations of strongly chaotic creatures. It cannot be used by someone of chaotic alignment. Sure. Also, I need to level. Civilization is increased. Let's see. If you're visiting Fel, I recommend having someone who knows more than he lets on translate for you. Not that you'll need it. I was talking to a friend about that, my friend Warlock, that I kept noticing that like the option to have somebody else translate was there even though we already had the ability to understand what the Davis were saying. So I thought it was kind of weird. 1 characteristic point gained. Let's do some more Charasma, please. And then, oh, more spells. Let's do, what does this do? Right, that increases critical hits. What is this? Casters create up to 4 glowing spheres of lightning. Spell is cast. They are roughly 3 feet in diameter. Depending on the variant. Holy shit. Holy shit. Sure, we'll try it. Why not? I really need to get some level 4 spells. Like, really bad. I don't know where to get them, though. Alright, so... God, I still have all this shit in my inventory. Yeah, just remove it. And we'll do an identify. Just in case I forget. Let's save.
Done.
Wait, where am I first? Paint a door. What you first took to be a door in this archway is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arch and some subtle texturing effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Are you sure this is the door, Anna? Leave the door alone for now. I wanted the quick save, and then... Okay, shit. I wanted to look at where we were. Okay, hang on. First, let's go visit Fel. Because because I want to get rid of this arm.
I'm gone.
Fel turns to face you as you approach. Next to you, Anna stiffens as she catches sight of Fel. Anna, what's wrong? Are you daft? Anna turns to you, and you suddenly realize she's frightened. Are you so pig-eager to dance with the Lady's shadow, you'll bandy words with this one? Let's give this place the laugh before we get penned in the dead book. What's the problem? It's Fel! Anna throws a fearful glance at the creature, presumably Fel. Let's be away, aye? No good'll come of being here, so it won't. I'll ask again, what's the problem? He's a Dabbus who's not a Dabbus, aye? He walks on the ground. Anna's voice drops to a whisper, and she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place the laugh, eh? Normal coming to you while I'm here. Now tell me what's wrong. Anna throws a frightened glance at Fel. Fel's a Dabbus who's angered her. It's said he's a Dabbus who isn't a Dabbus, and the time's close when the lady's gaze will fall on him, so it will. Her? You mean the Lady of Pain? I just want to ask Fel a few questions, then we'll be... Let's see. Aye, and heed your tongue. Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her as you mention the lady's name. The Dabbus work for the lady, and she protects them. Sept Fel. She shudders. Let's be away, I'd like to ask Fel first. Anna grabs your arm. Please, nay. No good'll come of it. Anyone speaking to Fel could draw the lady's gaze. I dunno want to die. I don't. To your surprise, Anna looks close to tears. Be quiet, nothing will happen. Now I'm going to ask Fel... Yeah, I'm going to promise her that nothing's going to happen. If anything, I'd just throw myself in front of the Lady of Pain. It's not like she can... Well, then again, maybe she can kill me. I don't know. For a minute, and it just looks at you. Then something in your gaze seems to calm her, for she steels herself. I don't know why she shakes her head. Go on, talk to him. I don't care. There is an undercurrent of fear in her voice. Very well. Debs waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head, then dissipate, and a question mark appears. Dakon, can you translate for me? Dakon nods. Let's see, what are the... Ask him if he did the tattoos on the dismembered arm I found. Fel examines it for a moment, tracing the patterns with his finger. He then looks up, and a series of rebuses form, hazy at first, then come sharply into focus. The arm is yours. The tattoos are mine. One tattoo speaks of a time when your path was shared by 4 others. What did he say, Dakon? Dakon studies the symbols, but he remains silent. Dakon, what's he saying? The arm is yours. The tattoos are his. Did he say anything more than that?
Updated my journal.
Dakon is silent for a moment, and suddenly, instinctively, you know Dakon is lying to you. He continues on with dead-level tone. The rest of the symbols are not known to me. Why are you lying to me? Dakon falls silent again. He does not turn to look at you. He seems to be staring at something leagues away. The symbols. There is no good in knowing the answer to what you ask. I'm losing patience. I need answers, and you better tell me all you know before I lose my temper. Since when has not knowing the truth of something ever really helped anyone, Dakon? Yeah, let's go with that. Journal. There is truth in your words. The truth should be known to me. Dakon is silent for a moment. Then he turns to you. His eyes hardened. The symbols speak of 4 you have traveled with in the past. Go on, what 4 are these?
Updated my journal.
The symbols swirl before you. And you piece them together. One loved one who loves one who does not love. One who does not see what others see and sees what others do not. One who is familiar and bound with duty. One who is a slave and his chains are words. As you finish translating, the 4 strings seem to form themselves into links, and they merge into a chain. The chain bends until it is a symbol you feel you recognize. What did he say, Dakon? Dakan isn't even looking at the symbols. The tattoo speaks of 4 minds. One was a woman who loved a man who knew her and knew not love. The other was a blind man who saw things no mortal eye could see. Another was a familiar, a mage's pet, bought and bound, and the last was a slave. Why did you not want to tell me this? The 4 are bound with a symbol that is known to me. What symbol? The symbol sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to your eyes. It is Torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. Fell nods at your left arm and at your shoulder. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind has forgotten, and so you wear the rune all... Wait a minute. So which draws all tormented souls to you. Fell nods at your left arm and your shoulder. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind has forgotten, and so you wear the rune always. What do you say, Dakan? The symbol is Torment. He says that you have always worn it, for the flesh knows that it suffers, even when the mind does not. Enough about the symbol. Tell me everything you know about those 4 that are on the tattoo. Dakan is silent again. I will not speak of it here. Ask when what we speak of will only be for the ears of those that will walk with you. Does Fel have anything else to say about the other tattoos? Fel examines the arm again, tracing the other faded tattoos upon its surface. As he does, they each appear as a symbol above his head, hazy at first, then coming into focus sharply. He turns to face you. Once forgotten, now remembered. You may wear them again if you wish. What do you say, Dakan? He says that the arm wears forgotten tattoos. He has remembered them now. They are yours if you want them. So the tattoos he's got. Tattoo of Anna? What? Some of Anna's presence must be rubbing off on you, for this tattoo allows you to call upon some of her cat-like skills and grace to hone your thief abilities. Unfortunately, it also inherits some of Anna's brashness and impulsiveness, reducing your charisma and wisdom accordingly. Okay. Wait, what? You've learned to speak with the dead and hear their stories even from beyond the eternal boundary. This tattoo draws upon your powers over undeath and heightens them, allowing you to chain the undead within range within a single command. This tattoo is... Okay, limited uses. Essanon. For some reason, the tale of the crier of Essanon filled you with a strange nostalgia which you have related to Fel. This tattoo draws upon both this nostalgia and the perseverance of the criers of Essanon, granting you the boon to your health and your endurance. Oh shit, wow. Artistically, it's some of Fel's best work, although the tattoo shows the barest image of Essanon that you heard from the crier of Essanon. You can almost feel the great spiraling parks and avenues of light through this intricate symbol. This tattoo helps preserve the memory of the city and the dream of its people, that its majesty might be remembered. Actually, wait a minute. Can you identify any of my shit? Like, okay, I guess you can't. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I'll look at his tattoos later. Yo.
What is your will?
There are things that I would know, Dakan. Said you knew the symbols. Symbols speak of 4 you have traveled with in the past. What 4 are these?
Updated my journal.
Tattoo speaks of 4 minds. One was a woman, mage's pet. Let's see. And which of them was you, Dakan? Were you the slave? Dakan is silent for a moment, and the surface of his blade swims as if in turmoil. Know that this one owed you a service. In owing this to you, it became as slavery. How did this come to be? No, the tale is long. The matter is between me and the other that was once you. Know that if you hear it, know it shall be a long tale. Oh boy. I would hear it. Upon the rolling plain of limbo, the people shape cities from the chaos with their thoughts. Know that there is no place for a divided mind. Dakon raises the blade from his shoulder and holds it before him. As he stares at it, it sharpens until it is almost as thin as a piece of paper. Go on. A divided mind is an unfocused mind. A divided mind fractures walls and weakens stone. As Dakon speaks, the edges of the blade corrode slightly, the metal misting and melting along the edges. Many divided minds may destroy a city. I understand. Go on. Long have I known the words of Zerthamon. Through my voice, many have come to know the words of Zerthamon. The Zerth protect the community from all threats, whether to the body or the mind. They are the guiding stones in the chaos. So it came to pass that I spoke the words of Zerthamon without knowing the words of Zerthamon. It came to pass that I no longer knew myself. So you doubted the words? No. Dakon's voice is edged and his blade sharpens in response. I knew the words, yet it came into my heart that perhaps others did not know the words of Zerthamon, knew them, or know the words as Zerthamon knew them. And so division formed, as my mind became as two, as my mind became divided. Those that looked to me as a guiding stone became divided. Many scores of Githzerai, many hundreds of scores of Githzerai, doubted. Shrak-Lor died that day. So those that followed you came to doubt the words as well, and the city was weakened? The enemies of Zerthamon came. Know that their hatred of his words and the people lent their blades strength. Know that they sensed the weakened city, and they brought war with them. Many Githzerai drowned in the chaos, and beneath the blades of our enemies. Small beads of metal appear on the surface of the blade, as if it is blistering. Know this happened long ago. What happened to you? As I fell from the walls of Shrak-Lor, know that myself was broken. My blade was missed, my mind divided. I was adrift upon Limbo's seas, and I wished to drown. I died for days, my mind awash in division. When death finally came to me, it wore your skin, and it had your voice. Me? You asked that I hear you. As Dakon says the words, your vision bleeds outwards, and a crawling sensation begins to worm its way up through the back of your skull. You feel nauseous for a moment, and your vision is suddenly as chaos, smeared, twisted, and you are someplace else, someplace in the past. Surrender to the memory. Everything around you is in turmoil. Your vision is hazy, swirling, dizzy, all at once. There is mist, pockets of fire, islands of mud, stone, and ice-covered rocks, swimming through the plain like fish, impacting and dissolving. Droplets of water arcing through the howling air and lashing your skin like teeth. You choke back your nausea, and you steady yourself. This is the plane of limbo. All is chaos, nothing is stable. You focus on the dying man that lies before you. It is why you have come to this place. Echo, examine the Zerth, see if he still lives. The man is a Githzerai, his body embedded in an earthen pocket that swirls around him. Unconsciously, he has formed a grave from the elements, and though bits of fire and water lick at his face, he does not respond. His hands are ashen, his coal-black eyes focusing on nothing. His emaciated frame speaks of starvation, but you know it is the least of his wounds. It is faith that dealt him the mortal blow. Look for the blade he carries. In his limp left hand is a twisted mass of metal, its surface having melted around his hand like a gauntlet. As you watch, it steams and hisses like a deceased snake. The Githzerai does not seem to be aware of it, but it is that weapon that has brought you here. Dakon, Zerth of Shrak-Lor, drowning, last wielder of Karak, of the Karak blade. Know that I have come to you with the words of Zerthamon, carved not in chaos, but in stone, carved by the will of the unbroken circle. At the word Zerthamon, Dakon's eyes roll in their sockets, and they attempt to focus upon you. With effort, he cracks his mouth to speak, but only a dry hiss emerges. You bring forth the stone from your pack, and hold it before him, so he can see. Know that the words of Zerthamon inscribed upon this stone are true, and know that your divided mind need be divided no longer. All you must do is take the stone, and you shall know yourself again. Dakon's eyes flicker over the unbroken circle of Zerthamon, and for a moment you think he might be too close to death to recognize it. Then the right hand twitches, and he pulls it slowly from its earthen prison. The clumps of earth streaming off it become water in Limbo's chaotic winds. His skeletal hands clutch the stone like a drowning man, and his eyes flash. Know that I have saved your life, Dakon Zerth of Shrakatlor.
Updated my journal.
Holy shit! It's a lot of XP. Dakon's eyes turn from the stone and flicker over you, and he hisses again, too dry for a moment to muster the words. He blinks slowly, then speaks, his voice barely above a whisper. But the words are what you wanted to hear. My life is yours until yours is no more. Close your eyes, return to the present. Dakon is silent. I heard your words. The chaos in my mind became still. I knew myself again. So you got the circle from me?
Updated my journal.
Yes. In knowing its words, I knew myself. But did it save your life, Dakon? Or did it divide you further once you studied the circle? Dakon is silent for a moment, but his blade writhes, as if in pain. He is slow to speak again, and when he does, his voice is somber. It divided me. Then did I save your life, Dakon, or did I only add to the pain you already felt? Those words of Zerthamon's, they only seem to divide you more. I see it when you pore over the teachings. Dakon is silent. I say that I never saved you, Dakon. I only raised you from near death so that you might die again. If you had died at Shrakatlor, then you would have known peace. Your words carry the weight of truth. The death I would have died at Shrakatlor, that would have been the last death. Every day I have lived since is a new death. You need serve me no more, Dakon. I never saved your life. I only killed you twice. You owe me nothing. No. Dakon's forehead creases in pain, and his eyes stare through you. It is not your word that carries the weight, and your word will not free me. The word that chains me is mine. The torment is mine. I know in my heart that the chains remain. Words will not free them. Is there any way you can be freed? You must die a final death, yet your path is not death's path. There is no resolution to this matter. I swear I'll find one, Dakon. I will find one that sets you free.
Updated my journal.
Dakon's voice becomes ragged, as if he has suddenly become sick. No, you have added other words to my words. His expression is pained, and his gaze meets yours. Now you have chained us both. Jesus Christ. Wow. What was the other me like? Dakon's gaze travels through you and he falls silent. Dakon?
Updated my journal.
Know that he was different. Know that the differences were not marked on the skin, nor in the way of the weapon, nor in the attire that cloaked him. Know that he was different in the way of thought, and the means he acted upon his thoughts. He will become substance. Know that he saw others and did not see them. He knew only how they could serve him. His heart was treacherous, and it was cold, and never did its coldness burn him. Yeah, basically. We were kind of a shitbag before. Well, yeah, kind of. I was wondering why you were saying that, Teleport. This guy right here. Oh, God. Those things hold no reverence for time, place, or anything else, really. Did I ever touch you, Dakon? Did he betray you? Dakon's blade begins bleeding into a dull, flat black, and you watch as edges like teeth begin sprouting from the edge of the blade. His face clenches, and he speaks through his teeth. It is not my will you know of this. Did he ever betray you? No, there were many treacheries. Any treachery upon me was by my hand, no other. What was the treachery? I surrendered my word to him. I surrendered myself.
Updated my journal.
The people do not allow themselves to be enslaved to another in deed or chains. If we find ourselves in such a cage, we act to free ourselves, even if it means we must endure another cage for a time. You performed a great service to me. In so doing, you enslaved me. I acted to free myself. Know that I surrendered my word and myself to act in your name until your death. But I can't die. That was not known to this one. I surrendered my word to him. I surrendered myself. Know that there is now nothing left that I may surrender except my life. Know now that I follow you only so I might die. I know I can't set him free. I know. This is a horrible answer. Yeah, I'm gonna ask about something else. Jesus. I wanted to ask about the travels, teachings. There was a question that I could have asked him much earlier, though, that was like, tell me about the other people on the carving. Okay, hang on a second. Mort.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
You were actually the... Why didn't you tell me about the extra lines of tattoos on my back? Some advice. Anna.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Didn't I meet you in the hive before I found Farad? Anna, did you find anything in my body before you brought me to the mortuary? Anna looks at you warily, and her tail stops flicking for a moment, then resumes slower than before. I, mayhap I found something, but if I found anything, it's mine by right, it is. And the other bits are in Farad's keeping. And I don't have time for games. What did you find in my corpse? Well, you had some fist irons, you did, and a little bit of jink. But left that for the dusties, so they think I was a wee bit honest. You had an ugly ring that I kept. She dips her fingers into her arm bracers and pulls forth a small ring with a stone mounted on it. Worth thrice more than the jink and the irons, 'twas. She studies the ring and squints. Too bad it's too ugly to wear. I'd like that ring back now. She studies the ring with a frown, glances at you, then back to the ring. With a sneer, she flicks the ring to you. Didn't want the ugly thing anyway, I didn't. Fine, now when you mentioned that some stuff from my body had gone to Farad's keeping, what did you mean? Aye, Farad takes a bit of each corpse we find, he does. It's his right, being the lord of the village and all. Off of every corpse you find? That's a lot of corpses. Oh, aye, to hear tell, Starter Crutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he set up Kip in that filthy, drafty hall it is. Nothing but stink and shadows. Really? And that's where he puts the tribute he gets? Aye, she squints at you. Now, what are you on about? You planning to bob him? No, I've no cause to do such a thing. Farad's done me no harm. Well, good. I'm warning you against such a thing. I am. Farad can be daft sometimes, but he's mean he's mean as all fiends spit when he gets worked up. She frowns. And he loves his keepsakes, he does. But where would he keep it all? If he's been at that village for so long as he says, he would have amassed quite a collection. Well, Anna is silent for a moment. I know he's never left his hall to get his tribute when he needed it. He wouldn't want to walk far with that lame leg of his, though. Aye, that's true, but only if you didn't watch him careful. He isn't lame, though he puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. So that crutch of his could be a portal key. Anna frowns in the thought for a moment, then slowly nods her head. Aye, there's a thought. She shrugs. I wouldn't know how you'd use it, though. Maybe you just need to have it? Maybe we'll find out. I have some other questions, though. Banished for all, then came back, but he never left him in court. Do you know where he went? I'm a little... Oh, +1 to AZ. Cool. I think I already have one of those, don't I? No, I don't. I have Bronze Ring, which is garbage. Put that on. I also have this, which is stuck. It's probably never going to come off. Alright.
I'm gone.
Okay, hang on. I gotta talk to Dakon one more time.
Will.
I'll ask you about your travels. You can tell me about the Sigil. Okay, here it is. Who were the others? The tattoo speaks of 4 minds. A blind man who saw things no mortal could see. Another was a familiar, which I'm guessing this is Mort. The mage's pet. The last one was a slave, which is him. What can you tell me of the 4? The woman was young. She worshipped time, for in her blood she knew of things to come. The archer was a blind man, and he could see things that no other one could see. The path of his arrows always led to the heart of the enemy. The familiar and the slave I know little of. See things to come. The woman's name wasn't Dayanara, was it?
Updated my journal.
Know that Dayanara was the name she carried. What do you know of the archer? I know little of him. I know he was a soldier. I know that alcohol had taken a portion of his life. In blindness, he had come to know a different sight. In knowing this, he had become strong, yet he did not know his own strength. Do you know what his name was? Before Dakon can respond, you suddenly know the answer. There is a crawling sensation in the back of your skull, and you feel the name surfacing, as if from beneath a great muddy ocean. His name was Zachariah. He was blinded, but in blindness, he had gained a second sight that allowed him to see things hidden to others. He was an archer, and where his arrows flew, they found the hearts of their targets.
My journal.
Holy shit. Know that Zachariah was the name he carried, and know that his name pierced the heart of many enemies. Tell me of the others. Let's see. Do you know why we were traveling together? How's that? Know that the path was known to only you, and it was your will that we not know it. Know that those that walked your path knew only the symbol that bound them. Tell me about the symbol. Symbol is torment. Fel said that you have always worn it, for the flesh knows that it suffers, even when the mind does not. I think that's it. Are you sure this is the door, Anna? Aye, it's been smeared with barmy paints for the from the Star of Dogs. It has. It's a real door until you look at it. Then it turns into a painting. How did they do that? Anna shrugs. There's stranger things in the plains. She suddenly frowns. You might as well ask how you got yourself out of the dead book after I was sure you were dead. So this door, I just don't look at it and then it opens? And then open it? And it glances at the door, then nods. That's the dark of it. If chant be true. Alright then, I'll do what you say. You just... Hold on! Anna stops you before you reach for the door. This is the only path I know to reach the place I found your corpse. But it's not the safest road, You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your minder, no matter what old Stuttercrutch says. What's beyond this door that's so dangerous? I don't think you need to worry. For my sake, just stay behind me. Yeah. Chaos Men, Anna whispers. Barmy as they come, barking wild into the day and night, ready to either paint you with colors or crack your brain box with a chamber pot. Dangerous bloods they are. If they're so dangerous, then how did you get through? I crept in nice and quiet like. Can't paint you or kill you when they can't see you. She looks you up and down with a frown. Doubt you can pull that twice with you around. You look right clumsy, you do. Stay behind me. Let me open the door. Oh, fuck. Close your eyes, reach for the door, and fumble around. To your surprise, you find the handle. With a slight tug, the door opens. A narrow passage leads into the building, and from within you can hear distant howling. Time to head on in. Oh, fuck. Is that Farad? Also, why are there shadows?
I'm gone.
What? What the fuck just happened? Is for what? Oh shit! Is Farad dead? Tiefling painter. You see a slender tiefling girl standing with her back to you. You notice that both her hands and the upended table in front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious as you approach. Greetings. At the sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and spattered with drops of pink, is strikingly beautiful. She flashes you a wide, mischievous smile, then returns her attention to the makeshift canvas. I had some questions. Tiefling girl seems totally immersed in her artwork. She ignores you entirely. Okay. Take that. Teresias. You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw nearer, you discover that he is missing both of his eyes. The scarred tissue of his eyelids has receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. Greetings. The old man turns in your general direction, his arms outstretched as if feeling for you. Darkness, who be in voice, the friend words I'll speak of you and call chaos. Speak the words of chaos, and you'll call me friend? This is jumbled up scramble speak really necessary? Is this jumbled up scramble speak really necessary? Oh boy. The old man cocks his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed on empty space. Chaos of you are not. Not pot snot. Of chaos you are not. Has everyone here lost their minds? Walk, not talk. Talk is complete. Completed to completion. He turns his back to you, apparently done with the conversation. Look, old man, you better give me some straight answers, or you'll soon be missing more than... No, I'm not gonna fucking threaten this guy. Okay, great. Scramble speak. Wonderful. Excuse you? Anna, can you detect freaking,
Aye?
garbage? Detect traps. Use steaming seals. Enter stealth mode. Detect traps.
Right.
She's fat. Pouch. What's in the pouch? Small bag made of some unidentified material. Alright. Are you still doing the detecting traps thing? Stop detecting traps. No, please continue, though. Iron pry bar. Eh. Key, you say? Man, having a rogue is so nice. Use Steven skills. Oh, get that jink, dude. So good.
Done.
Who the fuck is this? Starved dog, barking thug. Oh, great. Oh! I totally forgot to look. I have punching daggers or something, don't I? I forgot to give Uehir his frickin' knife. Shit. Alright, you know, I don't really see a reason to take away her weapons.
Karak sings true.
Any more thugs need a beating? Hey, Thuggy.
Did you see that?
That did not take very long. Anna, if you would please, grab this. No, not me. Anna.
Might as well.
Sure, take it.
I'm gone.
Why not? Open that door. Anna,
Ready. Might as well.
open that shit. Mechanism that operates this, what was that? Okay, it's probably just telling me that I can't pick it, that I have to do something else. So, there's probably another door around here somewhere that'll open it. Sybil. You see a figure hidden amid the shadows in the corner of the room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She is dressed in a loose-fitting tunic, which, together with her short cropped hair and slender frame, gives her a rather boyish appearance. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. She nods in the direction of the door on the south wall. Why? What's beyond the door? She winces at the sound of your voice, putting a finger to her lips to indicate silence. She pauses for a moment, then answers in a hushed voice. A whole mess of them, howling lunatics, that's what. Looks like they're having some sort of gathering. Won't be able to get through to the alley until they clear out. Howling lunatics. Is there an echo in here? Yes, howling lunatics. They belong to the Starved Dog Barking Gang, a band of barmy chaosists. Chaosists? Chaosists? Whatever, thugs, that plague this part of the hive. How many of them are there? I counted about a dozen of them. Of course, I was peeking through a crack in the door, so it could be off by a handful or so. Dozen or so, that's hardly a challenge. Looks like we'll have to fight our way through. Is there any other way to get through the alley? There may be another way to get past those animals without a fight. There's another door that leads in there. From what I was able to see, there are stacks of wooden crates along the same wall as the other door. It may be possible to sneak from that door to the exit on the other side of the room. There's only one problem. What would that be? The door is locked. I tried it. My guess is that the key is on one of the thugs upstairs. I'm not alcove enough to go up there looking for it, though. She folds her arms across her chest and stares at you expectantly. If the key is up there, I'll find it.
Updated my journal.
If you do manage to live long enough to find the key, the door is in a room to the southeast. I'll be watching from the shadows. If you can unlock the door and make it out of the alley in one piece, I'll be right behind you. Farewell, then. I just realized I gotta get the hell out of here, because I gotta go give that dagger to what's-his-face. So let's go. Map. World map. Place Maze, Berry Village. Is below Ragpicker Square, yes? I don't know where to go.
I'm gone.
I think maybe we want to go north, possibly? And then we'll come back here. I just want to get rid of this dagger. You know, I want to get it out of my inventory.
Done.
Shit. So maybe up here? I think maybe it's up here. I should... You know, Fraud's probably dead. I guess it doesn't really matter if I tell people where he gets all his people from. Emmerich. Right, Victor Square, find out where Fraud. Okay. Where the hell was Emmerich? Was he in here? Oh, no, he was in the Smoldering Corpse Bar, wasn't he? Yeah, Death of Names is the one that's in here. Alright. Hey, Davis. Oh, the Smoldering Corpse Bar was like... Wait a minute. Shit. Wasn't it on that tile? Like, this is it, is it not? No, that's the gathering dust. Wait, was it smoldering
All right.
corpse or was it the gathering dust? I want to say he's in here somewhere. Yeah, the gathering dust, not smoldering corpse. Emmerich?
Done.
Emmerich, there you are. You see Emmerich, he is regarding you with a stony gaze. I had some questions for you. Yeah, I've discovered where he's getting the bodies. Where do the bodies he brings us come from? They come from the catacombs beneath Sigil. He's taking the bodies you have buried and selling them back to you. When you bury them again, he just digs them up again. Oh, wait, fuck, I did give my word. Is that gonna... that's probably gonna put me towards evil, isn't it? Shit. It's still the right thing to do. Fuck it. Emmerich falls silent. He is staring at you with his stony gaze, and you are suddenly stuck with the feeling that his eyes are burrowing into your skull. Emmerich nods. You have done a service for the Dustman. He removes his hands from his sleeves and lets his long sleeves drape across the table like a curtain. When he pulls them back, a small lapis lazuli coffin lies upon the table. It is a tiny thing, barely 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. The Dustman symbol is engraved on the coffin lid of the box. As you pick up the coffin, it chirrups, unfolds, and dissolves into a stream of hundreds of copper pieces, which you somehow manage to keep from spilling across the floor of the bar. How all these coins fit into its tiny coffin is beyond you. Thanks, buddy. Alright. Let's GTFO and get to... what the hell was it? Alright, I gotta rag picker square so I can go to the buried village. Like, you know, basically the Undercity. Would you two stop fooling around back there? There it is, Rag Picker Square.
Done.
Girls are the finest in town. They'll make you feel right at home.
Trash warrants? It is the trash warrants that I need, right?
Done.
I think so. Oh, no, I had to come here first. Please tell me I can actually go back. I'm going to be very disappointed if I can't. Thrust the junk into the archway. Done. Oh, do I need junk every time I want to come through here? Is that it? Maybe that's it.
Done.
Alright, where was that guy? There was a dude down here that wanted to know about where Farad was getting the bodies. Where is this guy? Was he down here somewhere? Wait, what was this guy's name? What? Man in Rag Picker Square. Okay. Why did I think he was down here? I don't know. Well, let's just go find Uhir and give him his stinking knife. Hey! Uhir squints at you. Find him a knife? Yes, I have. Here it is. Uhir takes the knife and holds it lovingly. Ah, you're back. Me lucky knife. Thanks, Cutter. And you? He lectures his knife, shaking it. Don't you go running off again. He slides the blade into its sheath with a smile. Farewell, Uhir.
My journal.
Tricks.
Oh, shit.
I'm here.
I'll pull you up. Gain some hit points, 20 thief skills. Backstab multiplier. Oh, shit. Take traps. Let's beef that up, like, a lot. I don't like getting screwed by traps.
I'm gone.
I don't know if Rod is still alive, but we're gonna check.
Done.
That what happened? Who did this? Oh shit.
Aye, why not?
I'm gone.
What you be wanting now? Might as well.
What the fuck happened? Fraud's crutch. This rickety wooden staff has a crosspiece nailed across the top. The crosspiece is wrapped in rags, presumably to keep the damn thing from jamming too sharply into Fraud's armpit when he leans on it. The crutch, not surprisingly, smells terrible, and every inch of it is covered in dirt, sewage, and various unidentified stains, or unidentifiable stains. I can't do anything with that. Although its basic appearance is normal enough, the sphere somehow manages to offend the rest of your senses. The texture of the sphere, just the feel of it, gives you the impression it's an egg that just about to burst open. Just touching it makes your skin crawl. To make matters worse, the faint smell of rotten custard emanates from it, and it makes your eyes water. Ugh, gross.
I'm gone.
Oh, fuck. As you approach the archway, it begins to shimmer faintly. You notice that Farad's crutch emits a similar glow. Touch the archway with the crutch. Oh, shit. What have I done?
Done.
Oh, boy. What the hell? Beams look centuries old and look hard as stone. What the hell? Shelves contain books, and indexed and placed orderly among the shelves. Okay. Oh boy. I need to give some stuff to other people. I feel weird just giving you a head. So I'm not gonna.
Done.
Holy shit. Earring has been made of hardened shell of a segmented larva-like creature. Its shell has been treated with some sort of glazed finish that makes it look disturbingly alive. The wire that hooks to the ear looks like it is part of the larva itself, perhaps its stinger or antenna. To activate the earring's power, the wearer must prick his thumb with the stinger, allowing it to bond with its new owner. When awakened, this earring helps protect the wearer from attacks, giving the wearer's skin the same strength and durability of the larva's shell. Should also put this back in my inventory so I can see if I can figure it out. Okay, so it's +1 stick. Basically, it's +1 stick, which I can't use. Can you? No. Can you? No, probably not. Shit. Alright, well, just hold it then. Glass eye. +1 to armor class versus missile attacks. -1 to armor class versus crushing attacks. Take trap skill bonus. Back up +1. Ageless or angleless eye. At first glance, this glass eye seems a poor replacement for a real one. However, when inserted into an empty eye socket facing inwards, its power awakens. Through the Although the eye dulls the wearer to colors and sights, it increases the awareness of angles and shapes, giving the wearer greater accuracy with weapons and giving him a greater chance of dodging incoming missile attacks. Furthermore, the mechanical traps stand out to the wearer's vision, making it easier to spot and disarm them. The user becomes more vulnerable to crushing attacks. However, some of the fragility of the glass eye seems to be transferred to the wearer. I don't want to do that. And nobody else should either. No. No, they shouldn't. I might sell it. Maybe.
Done.
What the crap? Oh! I didn't notice that there was stuff over here. Take the coppers. Ooh. I think both Dakon and I already have this. No, Dakon does not. Copy that shit.
I'm gone.
Dude, there's a lot of crazy stuff in here, it seems. Chromatic Orb. Your companions will only wield their current weapons or weapons like them. Anna might make use of the punch daggers in Mort's inventory, but not Farad's crutch, for instance. Okay, gotcha.
Huh?
Let's see, Mort. You had punchy stabbies, didn't you? Right. Yes, please. What? Oh, I see. Okay, so she just... Right, okay, I got it.
I'm gone.
God damn it. You're gonna have to have Anna go over there and take that. Cheese. This piece. For the many is one?
Aye. Right.
I'm totally taking that for the many is one. At least I'm hoping it's going to be... I'm really hoping it doesn't just piss them off. Well, that would be hilarious. Here you go, rats. Have a bunch of cheese. What? I can't... God damn it. Okay. What? So needle and thread seems to me to be very much in the vein of just like a healing item. I should probably... Wait, what's this? Let's give that to you then. No. No. Yes. What? Yeah, I suppose you keep that for now.
All right.
Alright. How the hell do I get out of here? Portal back to Farad's court. Alright. Oh my god. How did I not? What the fuck? Wait, but I have... What? I have eyeballs? I'm so confused. Okay, so I have an eyeball slot instead of an ear slot. Alright. I mean, sure. Why the hell not? Where's this freaking portal, dog? Oh, there it is. Touch scratch the walkway.
All right.
Hot damn, dude.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Do you know how Farad died? She shakes her head. I do not. No one with half a mind would Farad got a long shadow. He does. You cross him, and you end up getting a stick. You will. You don't have to accompany me anymore, Anna. If you need to stay with the buried village, or stay with, yeah. Nay, Anna interrupts you. I don't need to be in the village, and I was wondering what I'd do if Farad got penned in the dead book. I was. She snorts. Oh well, he's probably mounting someone's wall in the hells. He is. But he's your father, don't you? Not me real, da, he wasn't. Her eyes take on a hard look. He was greedy, and he was stupid, and he was selfish, and he was weak. She frowns. And now he's dead, and that's all. I did meet you in the hive, didn't I? She nods, a little warily. Aye, you did. I haven't forgot you. I asked about Farad. You told me he was south and west of the mortuary, when he wasn't. Aye, I did, and you'd have done the same if some scarred wreck came to you and asked where he could find your da. She shrugs. You found him anyway, so I don't want to hear you carrying on about it. I don't. What were we doing by the mortuary? It's my territory. I was looking for debtors, I was. She looks you up and down, then smirks. Found a walking one, I did. Alright, let's move on.
I'm gone.
Wondering when it is that I'm going to be able to, like, really confront Mort with the fact that he's basically just not told me the truth for a really long time. I have cheese.
Done.
Fuck. I don't know, man. I have no idea what to do about this freaking rat. I probably just have to go back into the catacombs and speak to the many as one. Like, again.
I'm gone.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go report to that dude in the Ragpicker Square, and then I think we're going to stop because it's getting a little late, and I am pretty goddamn tired. Alright, where's this dude in the Ragpicker Square that I gotta talk to?
Done.
Was it Sharegrave? I think it might have been Sharegrave. Although we should also go talk to Midwife. Again. Midwife? Shit, what the hell was her name? Mebeth, that's it. No, not map. Inventory. You know these spells, right? Yeah, you do. Alright. Well, I guess I can sell them then. Do you have any spells that I need? Remove curse. Buy it. And let's sell some crap. Save source poison, huh? Where's... Okay, I don't need that. I don't need this. I swear there was other stuff I had to get rid of. Just get rid of that, I guess? Yeah. Identify. Just want to make sure that there's nothing else that needs identification. Of course, you can't identify the things that I need to identify. That's wonderful. Oh, I don't really need the eyeball either because I'm not really... Whoop. Permanent +1 Constitution. Usable only by lawful good characters. This glistening red tear was shed by the martyred Harmonium officer... I'm not going to pronounce that because I have no idea how to say it. When he was put to death on the Harmonium's home plane of Ortho. Mistaken as a member of the hated Revolutionary League, that guy's obedience and loyalty was such he could not bring himself to challenge the allegations of his superiors. At the moment of his execution, 3 tears fell from his right eye and turned to stone as they fell upon the flagstones of the square. Ironically enough, an anarchist subsequently revealed the Harmonium's mistakes, a mistake to the public, discrediting them. Ever since, the tears of that guy have been considered relics of the Harmonium, and used as a lesson to the evils of unquestioning obedience by the Revolutionary League. Use it. Hell yeah. Remove curse, copy that shit. Is that a level 4 spell? Probably not. It is! Oh, wonderful. Alright.
I'm gone.
Going to turn in some things.
All right.
Alright. Have you done what I asked of you? Found out what he's up to? Yes, for odd supply of dead bodies is coming from the catacombs beneath Sigil. He makes a lot of jinx selling corpses the dustmen already buried back to them.
Updated my journal.
His eyes widen in surprise, and he begins to shout, "How in Bator did he get down there, that pikin bastard?" His bolt hole is actually a cavern complex that leads to a small city block buried beneath Ragpicker Square. From there, there's a gate that leads down into the catacombs. I can't believe that bastard's luck. Actually, I think his luck ran out. He's dead. What? The news slowly sinks in. Oh, the lady has blessed me today. Aye, she has. Here's your drink, Cutter. Enjoy it. Eh? What? Sorry, Cutter. No time for you. No time for you now. Mayhap another time. Please be on your way if you would. I've got plans to make. Alright. Sure. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, I can ask Anna to show me where the place is again. We will be continuing with some more Planescape Torment next week on Monday. But for now, good night, and I will see you tomorrow for some Hollow Knight. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.